Community members living around the Mubuku Irrigation Scheme in Kasese have sued a cooperative society known as Abasaija Kweyamba Mubuku for what they described as a illegal occupation of their land. The members under the Abataka community group want the farmers to immediately vacate their land. The Abataka community group claims it acquired the land in the 1930s but was forced to flee during the tribal clashes between the Bakonzo and the Batoro in the early 60s.
When my grandfathers, they were about 6 men, who came and got land in the so-called Mubuku Irrigation nowadays, but by that time it was Akahanda Kenjojo.
The government later took over the land to start the irrigation scheme. The chairman of the Bataka community group, Nixon Tahera Mboko, has challenged the government to produce the land title to prove it owns the land.
There are some individuals mistaking or taking advantage to tell the government that the land belongs to Mubuku Irrigation. If it belongs to Mubuku Irrigation, I think that government would have a land title.
But the Abasaija Kweyamba Cooperative Society chairperson, Frank Twinamatsko, says they will not sit back and allow the land they have settled on for 50 years to be taken away from them without putting up a legal fight.
And now we are talking about it is meant for crop husbandry, where each farmer is entitled to graze his animals.
Frank told NTV that President Museveni will officially commission the scheme this month. He said that the government has spent over 90 billion shillings to renovate the scheme and won't allow it to be grabbed.
It has a gazette as a government land. Because by gazette, that means it's a designed project.
During a recent court case, members of Abasaija Kweyamba said they will ask the government to compensate them if they lose the case to the Bataka community group. Some members accused government authorities of forcing them to sell their land in the villages and settle in the irrigation scheme land. They now say they have nowhere to go.